I mentioned it at the end of our 6 o'clock show, but for many of us, college included pen, paper, books, and of course now iPads and computers. But what if you could be working on all of that schoolwork in between a busy day? Maybe you're juggling a family, a full-time job, and you can be doing your schoolwork on your smartphone. That's what's becoming possible right now through Cornerstone University here in Grand Rapids. I'm joined here in studio by President of the University, Dr. Gerson Moreno-Riano, and current student in this SOAR program, Rachel Murawski. Guys, thanks so much for being here to talk about this program. I'm sure this is something that a lot of people are like, what? I can do this, on my phone? How crazy? Dr. Moreno, I'll start with you. This is called the SOAR program. We've got some video we'll show folks in a minute of kind of what it looks like, but tell me just a little bit about this. It's really something kind of unheard of at this point.
No, it is. Thank you, Julia. We start with the premise that every day 750 adults drop out of college. 750. In West Michigan, almost 1 million adults with no college education, or some college and they haven't started. 5 million in the state of Michigan.
Wow.
So we thought this is a serious problem, and it's across the nation, over 100 million adults in this situation. So we began to think, how do we take a world-class education to them?
Yeah.
In the most flexible, accessible way that eliminates barriers of cost. Finances are always top of the big issues and other problems, and bring this a world-class education. And we did. We built it over 2 years. And the entire degree is accessible on a mobile phone. It's an accredited business degree at the price point of no more than $24,000 for the entire degree.
Wow.
At a fraction of the cost.
Yeah.
So we eliminated the barrier of cost. It's financial aid eligible, tuition benefit, educational benefit eligible through corporate partnerships. And it's just revolutionizing the way higher education is being done. But for me as president in Cornerstone, we take it to the student.
Yeah.
Students can't come always to where we are. We want to go where they are and give them an opportunity to not be left behind.
Absolutely.
But to really excel. And we have one of our great students here.
Yeah,
who I think
Rachel.
can talk about it.
Yeah, Rachel. So you're in this program right now. Tell us a little bit why this works so well for you, and you're in the midst of the program. The success you're seeing already.
Well, I am a full-time employee, and I'm also a mom to 2 young, wild children, little boys. So you can only imagine, my schedule is very demanding, and I have competing demands, right?
Absolutely.
So having a program that is on-the-go learning on my smartphone, I get to take that with me wherever I go.
Yeah.
I don't have to lug around a laptop. I don't have to lug around textbooks and notebooks. And it was just so accessible. And I was like, there's times where I'm getting ready in the morning, I listen to music, or I'm watching a YouTube video. I can shift that to now an educational video.
Sure.
I can now shift my music that I listen to on my commute to a podcast and an audiobook that's included in the SOAR app. So it was just one of those things I was like, why wouldn't I do this?
Right.
So.
Yeah, and I mean, with little kids and a full-time job, the pockets of time that you have throughout the day may not fit a certain schedule, any day, after another. So being able to make it fit, like you said, in the car, when you're getting ready in the morning, maybe before the kids get up or after they go to bed, whatever is working for you. Dr. Moreno, I know this is pretty new. This is really, just sort of launching for you guys. Besides Rachel, what has been the response from other students just on taking advantage of this? Obviously, you guys offer, the regular classes as well, if that's, your niche. But this is just another option.
Yeah, we want to reach as many students as possible. So our beautiful traditional campus is there for students.
Right.
We had great surge in enrollment, and on campus 18% growth, which is wonderful. But now SOAR is giving us an opportunity and other online options to reach students who are never going to be able to come. Now, I'll tell you emotionally for me how powerful this was. Our first batch of students came to campus just to see the campus for an orientation. And these are individuals who would never have come to college. They said it. We never thought it'd be possible. These were men and women in concrete work, construction, roofing, service industry. They said, we never thought, and now you made it possible. And then they said, we want to go to the bookstore and get Cornerstone swag. It's our university.
Yes.
Now. And that was so
Have that
powerful.
pride.
It was just so powerful for me as president to see that this is not just a concept, an idea, it's changing people's lives. And to have Cornerstone University be at the forefront of that in Grand Rapids and throughout the country. And the outpouring has been phenomenal. We have partnerships with schools in the Bronx, in New York City, who are interested now.
Yeah.
We have a group in Southside Chicago that we just signed a partnership. We're working on partnerships in Florida as well. We've had an outpouring of companies saying we want to participate because it's tuition, benefit eligible for our students. And so we're just thrilled that we can change lives and
Absolutely.
be part of the life-changing process, which is beautiful for the university.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if, based on what you guys have created, we see this happening, at many other places across the country, just because it, brings that college degree that's so crucial to so many fields, in just a much more accessible way, as you mentioned. And Rachel, I want to talk specifically about you because you obviously already had a full-time job, and now you're getting this business degree. Of course, that can elevate, what you bring to the table in many careers, but you've already sort of seen some additional success in your career path, through what you're doing right now. Can you tell us about that?
Absolutely. So, and to piggyback off Dr. Marino, I am so proud to be a Cornerstone University student. I love the fact that
She's
I got
her
the shirt in the
on.
mail. I was like, I can't wait to wear this.
Yeah.
I have my keys. I have the lanyard of Cornerstone University. So it just feels good as a single mom to be a university student.
Yes.
Because I'm breaking statistics, right? And my goal is to break each statistic possible, or every statistic possible as a single mom, because my boys are watching me, right?
Yes.
So, sorry, I could get emotional thinking
No,
about that.
that's okay.
But yes, I started at Gordon Food Service, which is a partner with SOAR.
Yeah.
I started there 2 years ago in inside sales, which is a level or a beginning level entry. And I just recently got a promotion on our marketing team as a menu design specialist.
Awesome.
So while I was going through the interview process, as I was speaking to him earlier on, it's a 3-interview process. And during that time, I was in my first season, which was business communications. And I was able to, in real time, use what I am learning either that morning or on my way to the interview.
Yeah.
How I should conduct myself, how I should, pinpoint what my audience needs. And I truly believe that that's kind of what helped me, aside from the relationships that I've gained working at Gordon Food Service.
I mean, it's a huge selling point to say, either I'm in the midst of, or I'll soon have, or already have this business degree to bring to the table, whether, you're in food service or, so many other fields where a business degree would really elevate you among, anyone else who may not have that degree in their pocket.
And I have had people ask me, well, what are you getting the degree for? And I don't want to feel bad for saying, well, I don't know, because I don't know. I work for a company that has so many opportunities at any given point, at any given time, and I want to be ready, and I want to be the best person possible for whatever opportunity I want.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is creating that for me.
The horizons are endless, and you're such a role model for your little kids, which I absolutely love. Break every single statistic. Before we let you guys go, Dr. Marino, as far as, okay, I'm hearing about this, and I want to be next. I want to be the next Rachel. What does that look like?
Cornerstone.edu, our website, right on the front page, you'll have SOAR and the ability to apply, and we'll be in touch with you within minutes, literally. A great team. And one of the things you mentioned that's so beautiful, and you as well, Rachel, is the fact that corporations are seeing this as a way to upskill their workforce with durable skills that are immediately applicable. And that's been the outpouring of attention and interest. We have workforce employment needs. How do we upskill our workforce? And they're seeing SOAR now to do that. And now we're offering an associate's degree on there as well, certificates soon, and a master's degree in early next year. So it's a phenomenal opportunity. So cornerstone.edu,
There you
you'll
go.
see SOAR there, and we look forward to seeing you on our campus when you graduate. That's what I tell students. When you graduate SOAR, I look forward to shaking your hand.
Oh, I love that. I thank you so much both for coming in and talking about this, spreading the word. Hopefully we can attract some more people to, maybe they didn't think that a degree was possible for them, as Rachel, you previously thought, and now look at you, and that's so possible for other people in our community. So thank you both so much for coming in. Again, you can head to Cornerstone's website if you'd like to learn more about the SOAR, SOAR program. Again, that's all on your smartphone, reaching your business degree, reaching that bachelor's. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back,